I taught my boys that a lot of it was because of money. It was kind of sad that we lost those men. They could have been grandfathers now, you know? Yeah.
They fired you because you married a Native woman.
That's exactly what it was, yeah.
Did you guys win a lawsuit out of that, or? I know it's...
No, we just went on and we went to Vancouver, Washington after that. And he found a great job at ITT teaching electronics.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
ITT Tech.
Yeah. And I went to school there and got an associate's in engineering technology using my GI Bill.
Oh, nice. So all of it was covered, and then you had the insight with the teacher.
Then I went to a few...
Well, you're a personal teacher's pet.
Yes. When he went overseas in 84?
Yeah.
84, he went over to the east side, Dammam in 84. And then we went overseas, 4 years there, homeschooled the boys.
Where at across seas?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, Saudi Arabia. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
the East Coast, where they had Desert Storm.
Desert Storm. So you're almost...
Yeah, almost in the war zone.
Again.
Again, yeah.
You went from Southeast Asia to Middle East.
Yeah.
So what were you doing out? I'm sorry, can you tell us your name, please?
My name is Stan.
Okay.
Stan Weigan. And I was teaching electronics, which I had learned at ITT. And I learned it as I taught it. I learned it at ITT, and then since they gave me an associate's degree, literally.
Yeah.
And I used that to springboard me over to Eastern Saudi Arabia to teach electronics to Saudi military cadets.
Wow. So in a way, you're still kind of in the military realm? Because...
I guess, yeah.
Unknowingly?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you almost joined Desert Storm unknowingly.
When we were on the east side of Saudi Arabia, this was 84 to 88. This was before Desert Storm.
Okay, so about almost 70 years before.
But after that, we were on the west side of Saudi Arabia in Jeddah, and that's when Desert Storm happened.
So you guys hopped the big pond over, or hopped their sea, I guess. It would be their sea, and then the war started.
Yeah.
Did you just like throw a grenade, be like, hey, that was you? So when Desert Storm started, what was the environment like? What was the atmosphere?
Well, I got shipped out back to the States, and Stan stayed there alone. And
Was it for safety, or was it work, or?
yeah, it was for safety.
For safety. And I was working for Raytheon over there, and like I said, we had a compound, and we stayed in the compound, and we had teachers. Most of us were teachers teaching Saudi air defense cadets.
Yeah.
And that was during the whole time.
Well, what was wonderful about ITT is that David got a discount for going to school.
Oh.
So he got his bachelor's
in project management, which that's where he is now.
Yep. And he's running his own business. And for everybody who's not really sure who David is, David's their son, David Weigan, and he runs his own group called Sparrow Group. And we are actually in his office. It's a Native-owned general contracting company that David's the president and CEO of.
Yes.
And it's located here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it's he focuses a lot on residential, multifamily, and small commercial, and employs a lot of native carpenters and foremen and superintendents. So I would highly suggest to check out his business, support him, and look into his wealth of work, and I had the pleasure of meeting him, and that's how I was able to meet up with or find out about Rose. And that's why we're here. And now, what special items did you bring to us?
Oh, it's my Army Commendation Medal from Vietnam. And there's my unit badge, the 24th evac.
And one thing that struck my interest on what I heard about yourself from your son, David. Was there a certain place you're in the parade?
Oh, that was in Veterans Day in Washington, D.C.
O.C.O. O.C.O. Iji lagi ale iji yang we yang air. Ale heli stika nigal stanas kohiga jagas ale igale heli chanaji deha. Wes Studi dagwadon. Wes Studi dagwadon. Digilo sanke, I am from northeastern Oklahoma, which is actually Cherokee Nation West. Thank you.
It was very, very impressive. All the native veterans were there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was quite impressive. It was very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So, how did you decide to do that? I mean, like, how did the opportunity come up? I guess that would be the proper question for that.
David paid for it.
Nice. Good job, David.
He took us.
So did you have to like sign up for it or?
Yeah, I
or
had to register for beforehand and was assigned with the Navajo's unit that was there.
Okay. Mm-hmm. How many can you guess?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
quite a few.
All right. So David got the tickets.
Uh-huh.
Registered you all. Got you booked in a hotel. And then what happened that morning that leading up to you and being in the parade in Washington, D.C.? Actually, what year was that?
It was just last year.
Last year. Okay, cool.
It was
Whoops, sorry.
inauguration of that Smithsonian memorial to Native veterans.
Oh,
They had it was there, 3 years ago? But then they had it during the pandemic, so they just were now then just having it.
So then you walk out of your hotel, you're wearing your hat.
Yeah, get down to the meeting area, sign in, and get in line. But it was raining the whole time, and then
So did you wear this at an airport?
no,
You didn't wear it yet?
no.
Okay. Okay.
I only wear it when when we go out to the hotel during traditional dances.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then, after that, step out of the hotel.
Yeah, and go register, get in line, and then march 3/4 of a mile, was it? 3/4 of a mile to the outdoor seating area, and then, what was that guy's name, the actor?
Gary Sinise?
No.
No. I know he's a big advocate for helping military vets.
Yeah, no, it was a native guy.
Wes Studi?
Trudy?
Huh?
Wes Studi?
Yeah,
Wes
yeah.
Studi.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yes. As soon as he start getting up on stage, the rain quit, and there was a big rainbow over the yeah. It was really almost.
So it was magical.
Yes, it was. It was very magical. Yeah.
So Mother Earth and Father Sky said,
Yeah.
"This is our people's time. Let's make it beautiful."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very nice. So after that, they had I can't remember, speakers and recognition, and that was it.
And then after that, where did you go?
We went to the hotel, and I said, "It's right up here." So I was leading us in the wrong direction. So we finally got to our hotel, and that was it.
Nice, nice.
Next day we went and visited the Vietnam War Memorial and the Nurses Memorial, and went around to Jefferson's and the Washington Monument and stuff. Yeah, yeah. We want to go back.
Good.
Yeah.
So how was it seeing the memorial then for Vietnam with the nurses side?
It was heartbreaking because I felt the needless deaths
Yeah.
and maiming
Mm-hmm.
and exposure to Agent Orange.
Yeah.
Because I've seen at the VA some of the results of the Agent Orange,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really sad. I mean, a lot of these guys can't. I mean, it's widespread. Physically, it's sad.
When you left Vietnam, you were ashamed of your fatigue to walk through an airport.
Yeah,
Now
ashamed to
you're-
mention it. Mention that I was there. Yeah.
Then now, you probably wear a hat that
Yeah,
says
I
US
do.
Army veteran.
Only lately have I started.
Have you ever thought about the difference now, as far as hiding fatigue showing that you're affiliated with the military, now proudly wearing it for special occasions? And I see your dog tag.
Yeah,
too.
my dog tags.
Right.
Yeah, I'm acknowledging it now because it was a major step in my life. I got to go out of the country. I saw a whole different life because of that. I wasn't afraid to talk him into going overseas. We went to Rome and London and Paris and Athens. We went all over the place. We went to Hong Kong. So in essence, I went around the world. I made that other way.
So we're ready to wrap this up. So what, if you want to, what's your view on war?
A lot of them are needless, I think. I just, I taught my boys that a lot of it was because of money, you know? I mean, look at Ukraine. I mean, it's based on them wanting a port and getting this oil-rich Ukraine. I mean, it's some of it, those needless, and I just was being in Washington and looking at the wall was all those names and stuff, but I don't remember any of them, you know, any of the names and stuff. And it's kind of sad that we lost those men. They could have been grandfathers now, you know.
Yeah, could have watched your kiddos growing up, but they were drafted in young little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And before we wrap this up, is there any advice you want to give to anybody who is a young Rose out there, or any type of advice you want to give to anybody?
Well, I grew up looking at encyclopedias, and I wanted to see what else was out there. I always wanted to be a nurse, so I wanted to do that, and I did it. But I also wanted to be in the OR, and I knew that it was one of the most challenging parts of that I saw in nursing school, because we never got to work in there directly. We just observed, and that was it. And I wanted that, and so that's why I joined the Army. But I've always thrived on challenges, I guess is the word. I got my master's in business because he had a master's. So I did that.
Nice. Great. Johnny?
Thank you.
All right. Well, wraps us up today. Yeah. See you in the next one.